Just before we do go to our next guest, we have the leaders of Britain, France, Italy and Germany who have released a joint statement on the peace deal. They say the urgent reopening of the Strait of Hormuz with unconditional and unrestricted freedom of navigation is essential. We are committed to playing our part to achieve this in accordance with our respective constitutional requirements, including through a strictly defensive and independent mission to reassure commercial shipping and conduct mine clearance operations. Iran must never acquire a nuclear weapon. We stand ready to work with the US, Iran and the IAEA to this end. We are prepared to lift relevant sanctions in response to clear, verifiable steps by Iran on its nuclear program. We also reaffirm our full support to the stability, sovereignty and territorial integrity of Lebanon and the importance of a robust ceasefire. Let's go.
There's a lot to digest here. Obviously, this news has only broken in the last couple of hours. I've been looking back at my notes to how we've got here, and I think it's really important to consider what President Trump hopes to achieve when they started this action against Iran on the 28th of February. And Marco Rubio was the person who made most sense, I think, in terms of helping us to understand across the world what their ambition was. And I just remind you, he said right at the beginning, the imminent threat was that we knew that Iran was going to be attacked by Israel. Direct quote. He said, and then they would come after us. And if they hit us first, and we waited for them to hit us, we would be in a very bad way. Now, that statement has hung over this conflict for America here, because it's played into this narrative that President Trump doesn't make his own decisions. He does the work of Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, as Ben Leo's just been explaining, Ben is obviously on the road with the World Cup. I'm here in Washington, D.C. We're looking at the picture of the White House there. It is a huge day in Washington, D.C. When I've spoken to you, I'm going to be heading over to a watch party for the UFC, the president's 80th birthday. This could not have come at a better time. I don't think this is coincidental. We are talking about President Trump, the showman, tonight. This is a party for his birthday. Some of the most famous people in this country are going to be there tonight. This massive macho event of this big UFC fighting occasion. He would not have wanted to go on the stage tonight with this peace deal not having been done. This is like his birthday cake and all of his presents wrapped up in one huge triumphant moment. Now, the people who work for him will have wanted to give him this tonight. I genuinely mean that. The people that work around the president, they adore him. Some of them, of course, are literally family members, like Jared Kushner, one of the people who has negotiated this peace deal. They've done this because they really care about this man. And so and I share some of the reservations we've heard tonight, if this does evolve into something which is permanent and lasting, it will be the most unbelievable achievement for this government, because make no mistake, since President Trump came into office, he's wanted his legacy, and his team around him, of course, they've wanted the legacy to be that they secure peace in the Middle East. The Middle East is a very wealthy area. As we all know, there's a lot of oil, there's a lot of billionaires, there's a lot of trillionaires, maybe not one, there's one trillionaire watching this tonight. There's a lot of billionaires who are in that area. President Trump likes to do business with billionaires, and they know that over decades, there has been no agreement able to be carved out with those people in that area. He has gone to them with suggestions of the Gaza Riviera once Israel and the Palestinian Palestinian conflict was sorted out. So once that peace deal was arranged in that area, he's then obviously turned to Iran. He couldn't have a grand regional settlement with the Abraham Accords being extended unless he had Iran on board. Now, if he